Yo, yo, you are now tuned into the corner with JJ DaCorner. Come on. The corner, the corner, the corner. Corner, the corner, the corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. Let me take you on a trip through the past. Let me take you where the cool kids be at. Let me take you where you won't wanna leave. The corner of love, the corner of peace. The corner, the corner, the corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. The corner, the corner, the corner.
You, hey, welcome to the Corner Podcast. It's your boy G, your most humble, blessed, and highly favorite host. Coming to you live right now, 9112 Camp Bowie West. We at JJ Dakota's. It's a Saturday night. It's kind of strange. I'm over here on a Saturday night. I like to normally kick it during the weekend, but hey, it is what it is. Pool's still going on. A lot of people in here. Uh, Shout out to all my people that's out here playing with your boys, you practicing, or you playing. You got, you on a date night, something like that. You're doing those things. We love to see it. But hey, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for supporting me, supporting the movement. It's all love, man. The Corner Podcast. This is where we come to talk about pool. We come to talk about pool culture. We come to talk about pool life. We come to talk about all the little the good things and the messy things in this pool community here on the west side of Fort Worth. And so, like I said, we're here at JJ Dakota's. They are literally gearing up for a um, a tournament to start here in about 30 minutes. So my thought process was like, yo, let me come podcast and just check out the vibes. I've been hearing some things about it. Uh, Stephanie McDowell, you've been doing your thing. Uh, you and the hubby, you guys. I know the first week they had about 32 players, and last week they had about 37. And then tonight we don't know, but we're gonna get into all of that. We're gonna get all into all of that. But again, thank you for listening to the Corner Podcast, where we talk about all things pool community. Most importantly, just the family that is us over here. This is not about me. This is about you. So you guys, throughout the weeks, when I see y'all in league, y'all are great about giving me topics. Y'all are great about giving me different feedback, positive and negative. I love it. Like it is what it is to me. I love that. I love that joint. I just want y'all to get active. I just want y'all to get involved. Like this thing is, we do this too much. We spend too much time and money for us not to talk about it, and all of it is not good. But all of it isn't all not bad. I don't even know if that makes any sense. But Uh, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Like I said, it's a Saturday night here at JJ Dakota's. Um, a live crowd getting ready for this tournament that's getting ready to start about 8:30. I believe it's BCA. No, I don't. I don't believe. I know it's BCA rules. It's a 9-ball tournament, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Maybe I can come back and give some results about it. But man, love it. Welcome, 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 welcome to the corner. I love it. I love just the atmosphere. I love the fact that there's so many people in here right now, just shooting, having a good time. Got a lot of my friends in here, man. Appreciate y'all for stopping by uh, and heckling me when I'm in here trying to conversate with myself. But anyway, man, let's get into it. So, like I said, with the tournament that's happening today, when I originally got here and I was thinking about the podcast, I had got word that there would be no tournament, and that took a turn of events. So, man, so we didn't go through all the emotions. It really wasn't that deep, but I'm gonna exaggerate all this right now. So we went through all the emotions. Uh, well, there's not going to be a tournament. Why? So many people have been looking forward to having the tournament here, specifically in this venue, because and shouts out to all the other places around the west side of Fort Worth. Again, it's the corner where we talk about the west side of Fort Worth, Texas. Uh, they have tournaments at several venues here. Maxine's, Fats. They have them at different venues across just this Rusty's, different areas. Like, but for Saturday night, for a venue this big where they have multiple tables, multiple sizes, it's always been a question of, well, why don't y'all have tournaments? And so, you know, me when I dig into it, we can go, we can we can get into it about why they have it, but I'm just want to highlight that they do have now. So the fact that they have now is the it is the good thing right now, that you can come and practice. But then also at the end of the week, if you want to kick back and spend a couple of hours, the buy-in isn't too much. I believe it's like $10 or whatever, just to get in. I believe you can, you know, it's a good time, man. There's a lot of good players, a lot of different skill levels. Uh, I'm looking at some people that's in here right now that I know from APA, and so the mix of the high end, the upper level versus the mid level. I don't see too many lower level uh, people in it. But again, you can get it's 9 ball. You can get lucky if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You can get lucky if you want to and come through. So it's been a good. But anyway, so there was they've had this tournament, and again, Stephanie did a great job of getting different people out to shoot. Like I said, she had 32 players the first week. She had 37 the last week, and I think logistically some things came up. And again, hold up, let me go back and just say this: the thoughts of me and the Corner Podcast are my thoughts and my opinions alone. They do not reflect those of JJ Dakota's or APA or BCA or anybody else that got acronyms that stand for something. These are my thoughts, and I'm gonna give you my opinion. And if you disagree with me, shout me out in the comments, man. Y'all see me all the time, yo. Uh, Let me know, man. Hit me up on Spotify. Hit me up on YouTube, and just let me know what you're feeling. But anyway, let let's just get into it. So the tournament, man. I was here for the first week just to see who signed up, just to kind of be nosy. Y'all know how I can be, and I was really impressed. I'm still impressed by the turnout, the buy-in. And I think that the establishment, the host JJ's, they're doing a really good job of trying to accommodate these players and whatnot. Now, what I will say and what I have heard through the grapevine is that you know this this tournament took a long time, and it took a long time to get done. I heard some rumors that it didn't get finished the first week. It didn't get finished till like almost 3 in the morning. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to be out and be active. I'm not trying to be out till no 3 o'clock in the morning playing pool. One, gotcha. So then, when they made the effort to make an improvement for the next week, they still ran not long, but it was still a little bit tedious. But you got 37 players, so they made some modifications. So I'm rooting for the hosts of these tournaments, especially here, because this is my home bar, this is my home spot, this is where I play and where I practice, and so I just want to see them all succeed. And I want to see more people come in here, and so it's it. So I don't know how many people they got tonight, but sign-ups are supposed to be here by 8:30 to sign up, and from what I can see, it's well over 16, 17 people here that I know are here to play in this tournament. So I will. I I love to see it, man. I love to see it. I love to see it. What I also love to see though, man, like is getting ready to talk, getting not getting ready, but getting to talk to people who have played in the tournament or people who are interested in playing in the tournament. Like, what are you looking into? Like, it's a lot of people that are like, man, I know the guys, like, and the people that are coming that have a legit, they just play and they gonna come out here and try to get the money. They're gonna try to get the money. They play a lot. We all play a lot, but there are those dudes that come through that are the heavy hitters. But for those of you are like middle of the pack, is it like I'm trying to get practice? Like I've seen some of my people in here that are like, I just want to play, get to in that mindset of the tournament vibe. Because for a lot of us, or a lot of you don't play a lot of tournament pool. You just either shooting with friends, you're just hanging out. Uh, you might play APA. APA is a little bit different, and we're gonna talk about this a little bit. We're gonna talk about this in a little bit. We're gonna get into it. But for something like for something like this, man, uh, it is it's a different animal, man. It's a different animal. You want to know like what's going on with just the rules and the structure and whatnot. But I mean, this ain't the only tournament in town, man. I was scrolling through Facebook today, just looking at the people that's around me. Man, they got some tournaments coming up too. They got a Fargo 465 and under 9 ball BCA tournament coming up the end of December. This is at Fats. Y'all know Fats and Saginaw. A lot of people that if you play APA or you just in one of those in-house leagues that they have, they are having a 9 ball BCA tournament there with a 10 ball break and run, man. And then they capping it at 62 players, so they expecting a big turnout. So it's a lot of pools going on around the area. I even know what's called it. Look, Even tonight, as I'm talking right now, as tonight, open table out in Azel. Shout out to Christy, some other people I know from out there. They have a Saturday night tournament, staggered entry, BCA rules, for a race. So if you are around here and you're around the west side of Fort Worth, man, and you want to shoot, you have all the options of if I want to just shoot recreation, if I just want to come out and hang out, if I need some competition, I need to get better. Get your skills off, man. Go to one of these tournaments out here. I'm not sure if Maxine's have one. I know the Horny Toad doesn't have one on Saturday nights. But man, get active. Well, we love this game, man. Like how y'all playing? Like I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, man, this I'm doing APA session right now. Well, I do APA and I do 259. 259 is just almost a it's a hobby. This is something that I got into because people convinced me, and it's fun. It's fun, and it's nine ball. It's for money at the end. APA you're mostly spending money, and you might win a trip here or there, and that's good. But my 259 ball, but they're long. The session is so long. And if anybody listening is playing 259 ball, God bless you. I wish I would have told you, boy, before I joined in. Not saying it. And we travel a lot, and the venues are, you know, the venues can be kind of out of the way of your comfort zone, but it's all good. They're all friendly. I love it. They're all friendly, and it's good. But so my nine ball, if I'm being honest, hadn't been the best. But what I've learned in 259 is that I mean, you should step your game up regardless. But in these places, man, I'm looking at people that look like they can barely walk to the table sometimes, and they shoot lights out. They know the tables that they are playing on. They are well versed on them, and they ain't the best tables, whatever. But again, that's just what we've been, what what's been going on, man. And so, look, my boy, we just walked in here. They got some look. Jack's got some people showing up, man. Like, don't sleep on this tournament. Don't sleep in here. And they got some people that's coming in here for. They got some heavy hitters. So I like to see it. I like to see it, man. And if you're trying to get better, play against them people, man. Somebody was telling me that this. I know I feel like I'm rambling, but a person I was talking to earlier was just like, man, you need to play with people that are way better than you. Which when I'm not playing league or anything, I try to do. And again, when I started this podcast, it wasn't because I am a pool aficionado. I am not a 7 and 8. I'm not a 9 and 9 ball. I ain't even none of that. I'm just a brother trying to get there, and I'm grinding. So like, look, I'll never do that. But a lot of value comes from the more times that I play with my friends that are higher skill levels when I spend time. And yeah, if you play with those people and you're say a mid level, lower level, you're gonna rack a lot. So get familiar with the rack. It's fine. Get familiar with it. It's okay. You can rack. All you know is you know how to keep some things together. But you you continue to play with those people, man. That's how you get better. And if they're really really good, they're not gonna try to school you during your matches. What they're gonna do is after the match, they're gonna be like, you know what, you remember this shot, or do you remember when you missed this, or do you remember blah blah blah. then they can give you some they give you some love, some instruction, and if if they're your people, you just keep playing, man. You just got to be humble. You just got to humble yourself and do that. So I would say that, but I would encourage, and because that was one thing I was afraid to, like, when I first started playing. Somebody had told me, I think it was my boy Joseph, told me like, "Yo, you should play in the tournaments, you know, play in them, and don't get frustrated when you don't win, move on, or whatever." But it just gives you that feel, because when we get into the playoffs in the APA, whatever league you are in, when you get to playoffs and you get to those next levels, when it's the big take, then the pressure doesn't feel bad. The pressure is not so much. I mean, that's just like with any of us. But it's been awesome, man. I can't complain. Uh, this, I'm playing APA. This session is about to end. Uh, I'm on 3 different teams, 3 nights. I think it's more than I should, but who knows? I enjoy it, but I think that I am at the point where I'm kind of burnt. I don't know if any of you have got to that point where you felt burnt out or whatever, but I'm not burnt out completely. But what I'm saying is like, I look at my standings on whichever team. So the night that my teams are doing well, I'm like, all right, I'm more focused. And then the nights that my teams are like, we're hoping and wishing and praying for for a wild card, I'm a little bit more free. I'm a little bit more like my boy Daddy say, Rep Slappy. I'm ready to just shoot that boy. I don't care. But we at the end of APA session, man, and so it's getting down to the nitty gritty. Playoffs are the week of December 7th. Yo, that's crazy. Like, we just finished. Like, I was thinking that it wasn't gonna be until January, but we right here to start the new session. Like, I ain't even pay. I haven't even. How many of y'all pay y'all when the APA fees come up? How many of y'all pay the fees whenever they start highlighting on your app? Like, every time I open the app, it's like, "Oh, your yearly dues." I'm like, I'm gonna stretch this out, because really, I'm like, I don't know if I'm coming back, but uh, nah, it's all good. We get that. But anyway, so the session is about over. We are it's a quick turnaround. So with the quick turnaround, man, I don't know if this is a man. You don't have the end of the session when you're like, all right, we like it. Things happen. So teams break up, people move up, and all of these things happen. It just there is just not enough time. It feels like, to make these decisions. So I'll give you a scenario right now. So I'm on the team to which, on one night, I ain't gonna say what night, because if I start saying what night, then everybody know who it is, and I don't. But I don't care. Huh, it's me. So uh, on one night that I played, and I love all my teams. The half of my team, not half, but a lot of my team is like, we ain't coming back for whatever reason. It's all good. You don't have to. They ain't trying to come back. And so now we're like, all right, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna keep teams, let it go? But it's just a good fit. But now we're like, all right, if we have a team of 7 and 3 people are leaving, and we know we got one person that'll come over that's gonna come to the team, we know that's a lot. But then we got 2 that we still trying to work in and be like, all right, are y'all available? Have y'all done everything that you need to be eligible to play? Blah blah blah. Like, we got 2 weeks to figure this out. And I'm like, I get it that they gotta get all of the stats and things in there. And I know Well, I don't know, but hopefully. th- First of all, let me just pre-warn this. This episode, my APA league operators, I ain't gonna call them by name, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a conversation after this because I got some, I got some interesting takes and opinions uh, that just based on things that I've heard. But this one is one of the ones that I'm like, all right, man, give your people some time to breathe. Like we like to play pool, but during the holidays, it get rough around here. Like we need some time. Like we got playoffs next. Well, not next week because next week is Thanksgiving. But I'm finishing out a session the week after that. Then we get right back in the playoffs. Uh, I mean, I understand that I understand the respect to the calendar, but we have to give some time to just breathe. Can we just breathe? And so we're all, and I've heard other teams and players having the same angst of like, man, we don't know what to do because for me, it's like on my teams, I got players that are like, well, if we are successful in the playoffs, then we're gonna stay on the team, and we're like, all right, but you were saying you was gonna quit 3 weeks ago. What's going on? So with this uncertainty is like I don't know. So if we win, now I don't want to say stuck, but we legit are stuck. But just say we lose, do we have enough time to get the newer players on the team? You know what I mean? And so I'm just wondering if there's a way that they could extend that window. But you know, we'll work around it. We'll make it happen. Man. That's what we do. That's what we do. Yo, it's starting to get live in here. I just got a message saying that the tournament at JJ's on Saturdays, they got 5 spots left. Not that this is live, that when I release it, that you will be able to come up here, but just to let you know that how many people are participating in it and how uh, they have reached out to so many and so many people that are around that are willing to play. That it's awesome. So we can do that. But anyway, like I said, we're at the end of our APA session. Again, I don't even want to talk about my session. It's been one of those, and I was talking to somebody last night. I was like, I've kind of lost my excitement for playing. Like I like to watch, and yeah, that sounds bad. Pause. I enjoy the game still. I really do. But as far as when I'm playing and I'm shooting, I'm not as engaged. I don't know. I need to log back in. I need to focus back in. I will be. I don't know if it was because this session saw me finally be solidified as a 4-4, and when I was going through things, not going through things, but when I'm coming along, and I'm like, man, I absolutely beating this right. Then I just went on this mad losing streak, and we talked about the losing streak before, so y'all know what I say. Keep shooting. It's what it is. But as we end this session, man, is this a lot of things have been aggravating me because this is a team. It's a team sport. But what I have heard a lot of people talk about is MVP race. I get it. You get a nice fly T-shirt. You get all of these things. I understand that's what happens, but that can't circumvent what you are as a what? That that's what you can't that's what you can't circumvent as just a player. And so it's been weird to hear like a lot of teams like even on a night where we lose, where somebody say, "Well, as a team we lost, but guess what? I'm still ranked number one in MVP or whatever." I'm like, come on, bro, come on, sis, let's not do that. Like, I'm team first. Like, that's just me. I grew up playing team sports, and to me, this is team sports. And in my few years of playing here, I've ascended that mountain. I've gotten an MVP recognition, but man, like, what is it? It's a T-shirt. What's more important, the what's more important, the T-shirt or the trophy? You know what I'm saying? Like, you I'm trying to understand that, but you know, so toward the end of this session, this is where we are. Where hey, it's playoff seedings. Uh, man, I'm wishing everybody well. I love the vibes, man. This has been a good session. It hadn't been too much full. It hadn't been too much. Let me say this in a nice way. It hadn't been too much uh, in league drama to where we all have those players that kind of aggravate you and can grind your gears. But I haven't seen it as much this session, man. It's actually been a really nice session. If we're talking strictly APA, and then if I'm talking 259, I I haven't I have I have yet to have any problems or controversies with a team. Now, have I been in a venue where I'm playing to my now ball and some of the just random people or regulars that come in there, they are a bit, I don't want to say obnoxious, but they're a bit overly stimulated, should I say? Maybe, yeah. Have I had that? Yeah, I've had that. But it hasn't been a thing where I've been like, I never want to go back to this place. Now, there are other places, and I'm going to say that for another episode, but there are places that I don't want to go to for my own personal preferences. We all have those. And, and it is what it is. And I'll say this. Sometimes you got to get over it, but then sometimes you just got to stand on that. Sometimes you got to stand on that hill, guys. Sometimes you do it. But uh, I can't say that I've had a bad issue in 2-5. In APA, I know some folks that I don't when I see them come up on the schedule, I'm not like, ooh, looking forward to playing you guys. But it is what it is. Sometimes we just gotta rise above, live in what they call shalom, and just that peace. And that's what this game does. This game, for so many, brings us peace. So many times it brings us distractions from just the reality of what our real lives are, and it brings us close together while other people aren't. And so embrace that, man. Embrace that. Keep, like I said, keep. I always say this: keep shooting, keep shooting, keep having fun, keep finding ways to get better. That's what I'm doing. I mean, some people are uh, like my friend told me all the time, you gotta shoot a million balls before you understand or know what this game is. And sometimes I feel like man, I've shot about 1,000. And sometimes I feel like, man, you shot 30 balls. So we just keep it up. But anyway, but hey, man, it's still getting live out here. It's tournament. The signups are now at JJ. So if just for future reference, if you ever want to come up here on a Saturday, which I urge you to, get here early. They signing up at 8:30. Uh, it's a movement up here. But so my last and final rant, and I got an issue with some of y'all. Some of y'all that I know and love, some of you guys that I play against, some of the guys that I've been on teams with, I've talked about this before, but you pool snobs or you pool table snobs, y'all got to get off it. You got to get off. You that think that because I only want to play on a diamond table in a venue when the places that have diamond tables that are multiple are so few. But you get on your high horse and you only want to play in these venues and then you disrupt everything else for everybody else. And so, for instance, and I apologize. Well, I don't apologize, but this is what I feel. So there's an in-house league on Sundays in several venues. So just say that you have an in-house league and teams are good, they're playing double jeopardy, this and that. And in an effort to expand the league, another team comes and they say, you know what? Out of every team that's playing there, we want to play at this one place different. And I know they only want to play there because they got diamond table. I know it. You argue me a different fact that you only want to play there because they got diamond table. I got you. But so now the league has now disrupted everything that went so well in the effort for expansion. That now everybody got a ship. Like that being comfortable, we all go to this same venue, we all go here. We ain't got now we gotta start moving. Now we gotta start and not that you moving the distance, the proximity of it is not too far. But it's like, yo, you disrupted this when you could have been like, all right, we'll come play over there. Maybe we don't like it. But pool it to me, I ain't gonna say the table is the table, but we play in so many different multiple tables in different multiple places. Like you can't get just all in your uh oh my gosh. It 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 just and I don't and mind you, I don't even play on this particular night that or day. I might have said too much. Uh, I don't play in this one where it's gonna affect me at all. But just when I heard the story, I'm like, yo, really? And then it's like, okay, if it's a question of expansion, if we want to play in a different venue that has these time and table, why not say, hey, we'll change stuff up if you can get at least one or two more other teams over there to make it make sense. And I feel like that's plenty fair to me. But I'm really getting to the point where I'm like, all these people are, oh, these tables are trash, these real, this, that, and that. And then I go to the places that I play and the places that I know y'all play out of, and I don't want to call them out specifically, but there's only a certain few venues around here that gives a crap about the condition of their tables and where you play. So stop it. And then when to get to and I'm speaking on APA, because I ain't even talking about 259 because we play in some of the dustiest places. Them tables, man, boy, I done had gravel on the corner of them tables. And that's just what it is because that's just bar room, whatever. Those are bar boxes. That's what we do. But you got these folks that is like, yo, I don't want to do this and I don't want to go here. And I'm like, guess what? And they're like, well, why we got to play here? Anyway, at the end of the sessions, right now, as it stands, when we play a triannual or a world qualifier, they come out of a place where there are no diamond tables. There are no diamond tables there. I just want that to ring in. There are no diamond tables there. So let's not get on our high horse and think we can only play on these. You know what I mean? Yo, it's crazy, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Those who are making those decisions, I get it. I get it. But anyway, that's the end of my rant. I'm through. I'm through right now. I want y'all to be in love, be in light. Let's enjoy this game, man. I love this pool community, man. I love you guys. I love this game. I love coming out to the venues. I love it. Y'all get active, man. Message me, man, on Spotify. If you don't like something, you do. If you see me on Facebook, Instagram, most of y'all when y'all see me in my face though, y'all do kind of tell me though. I need y'all. All right, we out. Love it. Appreciate you. Thank you. Keep shooting.
DaCorner. I welcome you to DaCorner. Welcome you to the corner. 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 Welcome to the